Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of today. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you. What is coming next in love? What is the loving energy that's around you? What are the messages that are meant to be heard today? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. So grateful. Spirit, I ask that you share with me any loving messages for anyone who has found this reading today. What is it that you want them to hear? What is it that you need them to know? What is the loving energy coming towards them? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. Let's see what our cards are saying, what Spirit has for you. I have sleep, slowed down. Okay, the number 33. So time to rest. A little bit of it's been a long journey. You can see this is kind of Santa's Rudolph, I guess, or, going around the world here. But definitely a long journey feeling. And, many of you are probably tired. You're tired of the dating game. You're tired of waiting. So take a break from thinking about it. Take a break. Just live your life and allow it to come. I have stillness, be calm and quiet. This is one of the hardest things to do, isn't it? But look at this beautiful intuitive eye. Trust your intuition, the number 34. It's true. You have to quiet your mind long enough so that you can actually hear your own voice. And that's the problem that we have. So many of us, just that we have that running record player in our mind. We just can't shut it off. So you have to learn to be peace with yourself, have calmness with yourself, so that you can hear yourself think and hear the answers that are within you. Spirit, please share with me. I have nurturance, restore your balance, the number 20. This could be a week of rest. This could be a week that they want you to either quiet your mind, take a break, don't be so busy, sit back and relax, enjoy the summer. Just a feeling of I need some time to bottom of the deck. I need some time to live in the moment. That's a good one. So your soul is awakening and I need to live in the moment. And whether there's somebody in my life or not, you have to stay in the day. And that's something really hard to train yourself to do. But I'm just going to say live in the moment, also heading into a relationship that maybe we have a tendency to think too far ahead. We immediately project, where am I going to be? So maybe Spirit saying, just try to stay in the day, try to stay in the now. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Hierophant, gorgeous Hierophant. I have a Death card. I have a Six of Pentacles. And I have a Page of Cups. So I can feel the belief. I'm going to say it that way. I can feel the belief after the ending that I picked myself back up. Oh, I like the little tarot card there. That's cute. I picked myself back up, and right now I have faith. I'm going to say it that way. And I know the faith is helping me to stay in the moment. It's helping me to awaken. It's allowing me to tap into my own spiritual energy. So those are all really good things. I like the two doves. I look at the lovebird energy coming at you. I like this Six of Pentacles because when I was looking at it, what came into me was she's gathering the pentacles, which was kind of interesting to me because it's usually a card about equal and fairness and 50-50. But it was a feeling of I'm regathering my energy on my side, if that makes sense. I'm regathering my energy so that I am in a position so that I can give again. We all know that feeling of being drained. We all know that feeling of I don't have anything left to give. But I like that she's picking up all the pentacles. She's kind of holding them in her arms. She's putting them in her nest, okay? So that when somebody new comes along, she's going to have the energy to put into a relationship. And I don't know if I've ever looked at the Six of Pentacles that way, but it makes sense, doesn't it? If you aren't restored, you don't have energy for a relationship. So who's going to be attracted to that? You know, it's going to be the same as you don't want somebody coming towards you that doesn't put in any effort. They don't want somebody that doesn't put any effort either, and they're expected to do all the work. I love this page. This page looks so hopeful. And I feel like she's just trying to get her arms around love. I feel like you can see she's kind of capturing the cup. She's capturing this kind of seahorse. Maybe she'll go after that turtle next. But I feel like I'm trying to get my arms around love. And that feels about right. You know, get your arms around it. Sometimes we don't know what we're trying to capture, but right now it feels like I just want to capture it. So I like this. I like both of these cards, to tell you the truth. They're really hitting me today. Okay, I have my star. Look at this beautiful star. So I can see that. Look at the pouring of energy. And again, there's two vessels in this card. So we both have to be able to pour our hearts into this. And that's coming into me pretty clearly, that we both agree that we have to be all in. We both agree that we really want this. And I like the sense of pouring, this emotion, pouring our hearts into it. Gorgeous. Okay, I have a 7 of Wands. And I have a Devil card. Okay. I'm going to say that I'm not going to let anything hold me back, is how I feel. You know, the devil can come in a lot of different ways. It's not necessarily somebody's cheating on you or hurting on you. That's definitely an interpretation. But with the 7 of Wands, I'm feeling that I don't want to think negative thoughts. I guess I want to say it that way. I don't want to go down the path of that this is all going to blow up, that this person is going to hurt me, that I'm just waiting for this person to lie to me. It's almost like I want to not go down that path, because maybe that's a path I always go down. And this time, maybe I want to just be more open to this flow of energy where I just believe that we're both going to pour our hearts into it. So that devil will always come up to try to take something away from us, try to, as much as God wants you to be happy, the lower power wants you to, struggle. So anytime you're happy, that devil could appear and psychically attack you. So that's really more what I'm feeling like. You're really hoping for this. And, the lower power saying, oh yeah, you're going to have to fight me. You're going to have to fight those feelings. You're going to have to fight those thoughts. But we all know what to do. I'm going to say it that way. We all know that they're just thoughts. They're just fears. Spirit, please share with me. Living in the moment. What do you have for us? I have a blessing. I have a blessing. Okay. How about a blessing in disguise? Did Spirit remove somebody from your life that truly was harmful, truly was hurtful? Bit at the forbidden apple, and you realize that now they did you a favor and it was a blessing in disguise. And sometimes we have a hard time wrapping our head around that someone's removed from our life because Spirit has another path for you. And when that new path opens and you're happy and you're settled, it's only then that you look at it as Spirit saved me. Spirit, protected me. I have a reach. Okay. A little bit of, I'm going to touch a lot of different aspects of your life, that there's a lot of different things that I have to offer. We can go in a lot of different directions. So those tentacles are very active is how I feel. I mean, I just feel like I want to say the possibility is out there also. We can go in a lot of different directions with this connection together. I have insight. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it through your eyes. I'm seeing it on a bigger picture. I'm seeing it as a change in my universe. My whole world has changed. My whole universe has changed. But I'm definitely seeing it for what it is. That feels good. And I always have control. I like this. I like that I can be in a relationship and still have, you can see the mind is still working. It's got kind of these gears, and nothing can take that away from you. Nothing can take away, who you are and what you think and how powerful you are. So you're going to be able to be yourself within this connection is how it's coming into me today. A blessing in disguise, Spirit. What do you have for us? I have a passionate intimacy. Rekindle passion by prioritizing intimate moments. Schedule date nights. Explore new romantic activities. Communicate openly about your desires and your fantasies. So do we have passionate intimacy coming into our lives? Maybe we've been putting that on hold for a long time. And maybe that's something that we are just now opening ourselves up to. But I want to spend more time with a divine masculine. I want to spend more time with divine feminine, whatever it is. But I'm definitely putting energy into it. I have a courageous love. Look at this little Cupid. How cute. Love courageously by taking emotional risks. Share your vulnerabilities, express your deepest feelings, and trust in the strength of your relationship. It does take courage to go out there. It does take courage to start all over again. I like the eye. I like this feeling of the eyes. This Cupid is definitely, I have my eye on you energy. And I think that once you meet somebody that you're really attracted to, sometimes you can't take your eyes off of them. And you think that you're always staring at them, but you're so attracted to them that you're like, I'm staring at you. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Eternal connection. Honor the deep connection with your partner by creating rituals that celebrate your love. Share your daily affirmations. Express gratitude for each other to strengthen your bond. I like the express gratitude, that I'm grateful that you've come into my life. I'm grateful that I met somebody that I want to be with. So when somebody says to you, I'm grateful that you're in my life, that's pretty powerful. It's, this sense of gratitude is, I'm going to say, powerful in this connection, because there's a feeling of, if I hadn't met you, I'd never know. If I had stayed where I was, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm just so grateful for it. So I feel like there's an incredible sense of gratitude to the universe, spirit, each other, because we're happy. I have a Page of Swords. I'm going to tell you. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have an 8 of Wands. And I have a 6 of Cups. The 8 of Wands, it's interesting because the 8 of Wands came into me as the word travel. And then the 6 of Cups came in. So the way they said travel with the 8 of Wands, I'm going to commit to that this is a soulmate journey, that I've traveled other lifetimes with you. Just the way they had said travel to me. So I feel like they're confirming, I'm going to remember you. I'm going to recognize you. I'm going to remember your soul. And definitely a feeling of a soulmate contract. So I remember you is how I feel, just this sense of inner knowing. But I love the world. I love the fact that they said, we're going to travel together. We'll travel together. So we've traveled other lifetimes. We're going to travel in this lifetime. So you've got a soulmate coming. Gorgeous. I have a magician. I have a death card. I have a fool, new beginning. After every ending, there's a new beginning. And I have a sun, fool in the sun. So after the ending, after the healing, that's really what they're trying to say. And you definitely have a new beginning. I feel like you're a new person. I feel like this magician is you. I feel like they're trying to show you that you're not the same person that you were, that you've figured out all the things that are amazing about yourself. It took time to find yourself again. They just said it's taken time to reconnect to loving yourself and putting yourself first. That's something that you've been struggling with. So I feel like the magician is you becoming very much aware of how much you have to offer. But overall, this is a very powerful connection. I mean, it's a sense of, I mean, these two cards alone, the Fool and the Sun, it's just get ready. I mean, get ready for this new beginning. I mean, it says it all. It's a awakening. It's your spirit awakening. It's your spirit willing to take that leap of faith. Going back to that Six of Pentacles, where they said you've been gathering your strength, you've been gathering your energy to enter into this connection. But I'm going to say it's definitely a get ready moment. New start, fresh start for you. Exciting news, they're saying. So I think that I'm going to be telling people that I finally met somebody, something like that. What's the bottom of my deck? I have an 8 of Swords, I have a 10 of Cups, and I have a Knight of Wands. So I don't want to hold back. They're saying I've been holding back and I know it. So you probably have been isolating more often than you normally do. Maybe you have been delaying getting back out there and starting something new or looking for something new. But this is coming into me as somebody coming towards you that you definitely see that I could be really happy with this person. And this Knight, I feel, I don't want to say they push you because you have control, they said, over your mind and your decisions. But I do feel the excitement around this person is enough for you to kind of jump in. Maybe when you weren't quite ready to jump in, it's the person who says to you, okay, I'm going to go first. I'm going to jump into the cold lake first. You follow. And you're like, okay, you go first. Let me see how bad it is. And then they jump in, they scream, and you're like, oh God, how cold is it? They're like, it's really cold. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to jump too. But I think you're excited enough to jump. I think this person is interesting and exciting enough for you to jump. So for that person out there who's feels like, yeah, I've been isolating, I'll admit it, I'm probably need to do more. Okay, Spirit, any loving messages? It's written in the stars. What do we have? I know you're somewhere out there. I can feel it. Oh, I love that. I love that. So for those of you that are waiting, I love this deck. It is called It's Written in the Star by, who is this by? Fire Witch Tarot. I think I got them on Etsy. But I love all these little sparkles. I feel like she's walking along, a beach, and she's got this kind of, the stars are out, everything's beautiful, the moon is shining, she can see where she's going. It just is kind of a magical feeling. I know you're somewhere out there. I can feel it. So for those of you that know, your soulmate's out there, you can feel it for sure. I want us to be part of each other's circle. I want to have friends. I want to have, go out with other couples. I want to have a good time. And whether it's our social circles, our friends, our family, you do connect to a lot of new people when you meet somebody new. So all of a sudden you have this kind of expanded family, lots of new friends. That's always exciting to share. Overthinking can instantly confuse you for no reason. I had started this reading with please stay in the day, stay in the now, so that we're not, forecasting too far ahead of us until we know what we're getting into, or till we know that this is what Spirit wants for us. No words need to be spoken. I can hear you. How about the person who you can have a conversation with just one look? That when you look in their eyes, they know exactly what you're thinking and feeling. They can read you, so it's the person that we can sit here and be quiet and just know what each other wants. So they're saying bottom of the deck, I prefer to keep our relationship private. And I think that that's okay in the beginning. I think that people need to get to know each other. And I actually think that time is very special. It's like your own little oasis, your own little private bubble. There's plenty of time for you to meet family and friends. You've got to know that you want to be together before you start doing those types of things. But you kind of hang out in that little bubble of love and just enjoy it for a while. I just want to be with you already. I'm just waiting for you. So here is this beautiful, passionate kiss, this soulmate who has traveled other lifetimes with you. The Spirit saying, get ready, a new start, get ready to jump in. Okay, we've got lots of feelings going on. We also had that overwhelming feeling of it's a blessing in disguise that we walked away from somebody, or that an ending happened so that this love can come in. So we're going to put this out into the universe, live in the moment, enjoy it. I just want to be with you already. How gorgeous. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If you'd like to book a private reading, head over to my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel. I'll put those links in the description and in the comments for some different types of readings. I'll see you guys all again real soon. I hope you enjoyed your messages.